every world religion identifies that there is something wrong with mankind. Something's not right, something needs to be fixed. We all have differing opinions on what that problem is and how one goes about fixing that problem. Amen. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1 through verse 10. And you were dead in the trespasses and sins.
Something make it real, what through the limits of reality concealed. Because every faith says it reveals truth until this word follow with kneel. Yet someone has to be wrong. Someone has to be the lives too. At the top of the hill is a pimp who paints a picture of a meal to men who are starving and gains appeal. Conspiracy theorists says aliens chilled with ancient man and built. The gods came from heaven to make a deal. Man signed with the Anunnaki, this fulfilled. Sumerian prophets, Druids, Atlanteans. Some teach religions, plagiarize stories from them. Fabricated lies, many keep following, which is the source of most of the world's problems. Some men in the wars to wars with other nations. The war in his mind, no man can escape from. So in desperation, we put our faith in. Then get stressed when life ain't changing. To me, what you call faith is insane and false, but in me you probably see the same thing. So I ask, can anyone know the truth? And since we don't know,
it's really important, given how powerful religion is in the world as a force for good and a force for evil. The human being is a religious animal. The human being goes after imaginations of the transcendent. Human beings kill for religious reasons. Human beings make peace for religious reasons. Human beings regulate their sexual lives for religious reasons. Human beings decide how to spend their money for religious reasons.
She hopes to answer the questions. She's answers the beginning. The technology brings us closer to our goals to understand creation and human existence. To possibly answer these questions and spend zillion traveling through space, learn, study, keep building, risk everything, dive in with no limits, going after the unknown ain't for the timid.
Right.
Most men stand strong, won't listen. The facts that prove his lies, they're living. Back to the tablets, prophecy written in technologies that's for centuries hidden. What adds to the mystery is the distance galaxies has from each other. So the mission becomes do the best you can. Mass ignorance is his driving force and hindrance. Get it? Men dive into the scripture with diligence. Mr. Faithful, lack of makes a difference. What science says that man came from aliens, evolved from amoeba, apes, Homo sapiens. Big bang never started everything. I'm lost and I need something. Lost faith is attracted to mystery. I'm attracted to charisma. I kill, die, and live.
Without a God, what do you see as the purpose of mankind?
Because our brains are wired in such a way that we're always searching for a reason to be here, other than just, that's how life is. Having a hole in your heart that Jesus fills, it's that desire as a human to want to know why we're here, because we have a desire to want to know that. Asking why are human beings here is like asking, what color is wind? There isn't really an answer. You've formulated a question that doesn't make sense. The religious are in a lot of places of power, and they like to put their religious beliefs into the public sector, and I don't particularly care if people are just wrong. It's how they apply what they believe to the real world.
This is Angela Sanders coming to you live from the scene of yet another murder mystery. It seems that entertainer David Winsays has been murdered. We have no information at this time.
Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder was the case that they gave me. I once knew a nigga named David Wyndham. His primary concern wasn't making a million. He wanted to be the illest rapper the world's ever seen. And in many ways, he's achieved those dreams. But the problem is, he ain't getting no cream. And the music he makes ain't making a scene. Damn. He's just another starving artist who is very skilled and can barely pay his bills. But one day, homie gets killed. And while seeing flashbacks of his life, everything became a white light. Then he sees a nigga dressed in white who says, I feel those things you do in your eyes. I see a fire that burns to free you. Dance with me. When Sam was scared, but knew the devil responded because God wasn't there. The stage was set, the mood was mellow. Put on your best clothes and you dance with the devil. When Sam woke up in the hospital, everyone was praising God for this miracle. And when he left the hospital, the real miracle started. He started making money off of his music and his art. Indeed, agreed, proceed from addiction he was freed. Never have a want, never have a need. They say he's greedy cause he still wanted more. And his true colors began to show. The devil grows in the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children who grow from the top. One day he's stuck through a hole trying to get laid, and niggas ran up on him, filled him with lead, but then he came back from the dead. Just remember who changed your mind. When you start set tripping, that ass is mine. Yeah, I feel you too good at the things you do. In your eyes, I see a fire that's burning to free you. It's one through. Deep inside you know that seeds I plant grow one day you'll see. And daddy come down to me. That's right, baby. D-A-N-C-E. I was told if the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because dance with the devil will last you forever. Look at them two doing a waltz. Did the two-step to the music. And like when Sam was focused on the goal, not focused on getting his dick inside some pussy holes. He was changing lives on the road, teaching them how to transmute base metals into gold. Constantly when Sam was being told, thank you for teaching me how to let go. Listening to your teachings made my life better. You have a fan in me forever. At this time when Sam lived in a palace, when she bought for his mom and his kitty cat Candace, he was working out, eating right, and loving life, and loving Christ. He started preaching in different churches on Friday nights. They got a job at TBN, which was nice. Now he's a television pastor. At the same time, he was a rap star with a fast car and a private jet. Really a couple cars and a couple jets. He said this is what God told him to get. And he spent years without even desiring sex. But then one day he meets a woman named Julie, and he is totally hypnotized by her beauty. She refused him when he asked her, but then he said, I'd do anything to have her. I can give you what you desire. I got a new contract, just sign up. This is where the wise man would run. These contracts are signed in blood. His wet dreams made Winsand degree. A man who had sex is all Winsand wanted to be. So he signed the contract at 2:45. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Not only her, but any woman you want will surrender. Winsand didn't give a damn about the consequences. He didn't even read the contract, he just signed. Because love is blind. Yeah, now we both got what we want. The man David Winsand was in love. Judy was a siren, causing him to drive in to icebergs and Bermuda triangles. Love triangles, threesome. The woman was able to tell him no, so he became a demon. And the story becomes more deep because he would preach on TV at least 5 days a week. He'd go to other countries preaching on God's greatness. And after preaching, he could meet female of all ages. Everything Winsand wanted was provided for. He enjoyed life and didn't want to die no more. And he was helping other people enjoy life. There's a sister in the church who were praying fast for the soul of David Winsand because she can see the invisible and knows why he's been so successful. The devil tries to keep her prayer silent, and his attacks on her are very violent. Objects be floating around in her house, and constantly the devil be trying to take her out. But the name of Jesus is always in her mouth. This is just power in the name that never has to leave, but he'll return later definitely. One day, Winsand and Julie were chilling out watching a movie. Then the devil begins to speak. This is what you must do for me. Take that gun from out the drawer. Go to this address and kick down the door. Kill everybody inside, and everything will be alright. And at first Winsand was in fear, that then he asked his girl Julie, did you hear that? She says yes. They get dressed, and I think you already know the rest. The gun is cocked and they're driving down the block. At the same time this woman is praying to Allah. 10 minutes later he kicks down the door, runs upstairs, put the gun to her face, but she still prays for him. Only God and the devil knows what happens next. most important thing about art is not the quality of the product, but the love of the journey. As a child, we just pound on an instrument with no concern until adults teach us what sounds wrong and we accept it. We get off the mothership and then the party of parties begins. I'm seeing old family and friends. What up, y'all? And people that I thought I'd never see again. I first get naked, then I see a piano, sit down and play piano. A gray alien walks up and he says, "That sounds like some Dr. Dre." It sounds like. I was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm playing some Parliament." Nah, nigga. But in the back of my mind, I know Dr. Dre had sampled it. Yeah, I did. Then I started switching up the notes and the chords so that people wouldn't recognize. All the alien ladies were looking fly. Then one rolls up to me in her ride. A 1964 Chevy Impala, right, pink. Baby. She said she gonna break me off proper. Then I get off the piano and jump in the ride. And we start literally getting high. We on some Millennium Falcon jumping into hyperspace. This is not a race, feel the vibe. Feel the vibe. On her radio with Pink Floyd. Is there anybody out there? Next with the doors of perception that me and her went through. Get it? Let's, for a moment, talk about greatness. Start with the greatest of all, Jesus Christ. Then others who are great. Slick Rick, Adobe, Richard Pryor, Rockstar North, A.R. Bernard, George Lucas, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Stevie Wonder, Matt Groening, Dr. Price and Son, Styles P, Neil Tyson, Mikhail Kaku, Errol Garner, Michael Jordan, Stephen Hawking, Einstein, Old School Metallica, Kurzweil and Canon Products, and Autodesk. I remember on Earth how I used to always beg, let me ride, and constantly get denied. Always. No matter how I tried. On this planet, things are just different. There are no organized religions, so people ain't fighting over who is wrong and right. And ain't nobody trying to be a wise man to tell you how to live your life. And this planet is all love, and the people here don't even know the definition of the word judge. They don't judge. Here nobody is rich, but also nobody is poor. Get it? What you have is mine, but also what's mine is yours. Let me ride, friend or lover, and together we'll uncover the answers to mysteries and wonders, and teach others what we've discovered. In this world, everyone knows how to fly, and everyone's third eye is open wide. And here we use our chi as electricity, showing true Ouroboros, nigga, alchemy. On Earth, I used various magic carpets, drank elixirs, and meditated to leave the planet. Now, when I visit Earth, I remember what I left behind. Misery. For some reason, Earthlings embrace it. They love oppression. False idols with no self-control are deified, while truth is hidden, and you can die for it. I'm going back home tomorrow. Let me ride. No, better yet, ride with me.
Reptilians is taking over, pass it on. That's a lie spread by conniving Venusians. Oh, did reptilians from Orion tell you that lie? My mama's ghost said you's dead wrong. We're allowed to stay homeless so aliens can hunt us.
On the Genesis, when they landed with their plans which built the planet and experiment with the inhabitants. Some real strange sexual stuff was happening. Technology started advancing. Men started learning about chi and magic through this love fest. Men gained access to what sound fiction as question answers. Men wrote down the stories or passed it verbally. The student from master, we all can see. They mask it so only the well-learned can grasp it. Sacred knowledge is so attractive. The men that join your clique and have it. If you look at the scripture, decode the passage, you'll find it. Illumination, that is enlightenment. Leaving your body back there, riding the astral plane and glance it. Time and space just to see what's happening. Fly back home when I'm finished traveling. On magic carpets, this life is challenging. I seek help from above and battling daily life where I need a friend and sister divine. I bow down to
Once
them.
the aliens kidnapped me, made me ejaculate and clone me. That there's a lie spread by malicious reptilians. Oh, did the gray reticulans tell you that lie? Well, my mama's ghost strongly disagrees. agrees with you. Aliens taught man how to harvest tobacco. The Illuminati? Oh, mommy, look at me now. You proud? The reptilians done won. I'ma just drink till it's over. Who put you up to this? The Greys? The reptilians? Hey, this'll keep you safe from reptilians. You do want protection from the aliens, right? I smuggled this off the mothership. Buy
There's still
one.
a genesis. Men are lusted, enjoying the lives and the gods disgusted. The things which our nature considered lusted. But other gods say have fun and rush it. Next thing you know, the planet's flooded. And it happened all of a sudden. For most, there was nowhere to run. But some found ways to avoid destruction by hiding or aligning with someone who mastered the craft and knows where it comes from. Aliens, where man become one and stand in the line that's called production. The technology does the construction, and man's sense of power is the seduction. Be careful to follow detailed instructions. Draw circles on floors aligned with
You
the
all
stars.
need to wake up. Aliens is among us. I'm gonna beat that mask off your reptilian face. You ain't stealing no more sperm from me, alien. You ain't taking me alive, reptilian. Man, you planted your tracking device in my leg. Ah, the mark of the beast.
War force prophet predict revelation. Men are waiting, returning spacemen, giving their kids an education, training them. There will be a day when, in the twinkling of an eye, we'll be taken on a ship to a better location and return home as original greatness, where there's no more stress or frustration. Man's quest is to find its foundation and unlock the secrets of creation, but with light years from this information. So we make fiction, calling it faith and full swallow down the Kool-Aid, awaken and flame and explosion. So it helped man build things to save himself. These days later enslave him. Only Noah had pure DNA when everyone else fell into temptation. It's made him perfect in his generation, the only man fit for this occasion. Just like Christ's return, straight shaking off the rest of earth for damnation. Those who refuse to get this payment, the worst possible of all situations. While the stoneheads and wizards is shaking, wants for engaging, provocation, dependent on the mood's crescent shaping. Spells get chanted, so keep praying. UFOs fly with small gray men, landing the ships on our plantation. Men get abducted for the formation of the new earth and give them sedation. 200 aliens do advanced flirtation, achieve their goals, which is impregnation.